Hey, you guys, it's your girl Sassy Seraphim, and I just came with a quick message today because, I'm going to spend most of today celebrating the life of my cousin Antonio Dominique Lockett. He was a great man. He was a great man. He passed away 2 years ago, and he's one of my strongest ancestors, and I know it is. I know it. But and one of my strongest protectors. And I love him so much. And I'm so grateful that he was a part of my life. And he showed me what a good man is supposed to look like and how a good man's supposed to treat their family, even when that family don't work and you start another family. He did it each time. You understand? Like he had sets of kids, but he treated all and did for all of his children, and he was a great man. He was a great cousin, the best example of a man I've had in my life. He wasn't the richest. He made mistakes like everyone else, but he was accountable. And that means a lot. And, I'm going to spend the day uh, celebrating all that he was. And it's crazy because his father actually passed a year and what a year well, almost like a year and 2 days before he did. So he passed January 29th, and his dad passed January 27th, a year later. But he was a great man, and I really appreciate having that example. That's why I know it's great men out here. That's why. He's the reason why I know it's still good men out here. And I'm not a male basher, or I hate men or anything like that, or no, my cousin is the reason why I know. I get plenty. You know what? The Most High is crazy. I get plenty examples of good people. So sometimes we be running around here. Look how this just changed into a message. Sometimes we be running around here wondering, are we the only great people, or is everybody after us? Is everybody trying to do us dirty? No. Somewhere in your life, you've been shown an example of a great person. And in fact, that's why I am the way I am, is because I've had great people in my life, not the people I talk about, but I've had great people that been, examples of what good people look like. Good people make mistakes. Good people don't always have one marriage. My cousin had like 3 marriages, or two. No, three. He had 3 marriages and introduced me to every one of them. And it mattered whether I liked them or not. You understand what I'm saying? He made sure that he was like, I'm bringing to you, because I know you're going to tell me. But for real, he was an example of, and I've had some great boyfriends, some great men that I've dated. And thankful for that, because, woo, I'd be like the other bitter bitches, and I'm not. I know there's great men out here. Conversated with one yesterday, had a long conversation with one. So I know that there are good men out here. Everybody goes through their circumstances and what have you, but we all live and we all learn. It's the learning part. Did they learn? Did they do it better the next time? Even if you don't take them back, wish them well and hope that whatever they grew with, and I'm talking about your past people that make mistakes, and we harbor on those mistakes, but we want people to accept our change, but sometimes we got to learn to accept other people's changes too. Like I was speaking about my cousin, he had his ways, you understand, in his life that he had to go through and become a better person. The judge told him, hey, the military or the jail, and he went into the military and became a better person for himself. You understand? So everybody has to grow one way or another. You have to allow other people to grow and change. Just because they don't choose to grow and change, in front of you, doesn't mean they didn't grow and change. But it's your discernment to see if to pay attention if they really grew and changed, and wish them well with their growth. You don't have to accept somebody back into your life just because they grew and they changed. It might just be for your peace. You might get triggered because of them. But that's up to you. You got to make that discernment when and if, oops, I'm dropping crystals. When and if that happens, if it happens. Most of the time, you just hear about it, if you even hear about it. And I know when I see or I experience that someone like my ex, she's doing good with her girlfriend. I'm like, they deserve that. My ex-boyfriend, he doing good with, his well, whatever you want to call it. But they're back together. And I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? You got to be happy for people because I don't want nobody hating on my stuff when I find something. Or if I found something, that's my business. But still, I don't want nobody hating on it, because I hope for everybody, whatever decision you made, that's the decision you made. And if you grew during that decision or after that decision, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Everything ain't there to break you down where you can't move further. Maybe it's to teach you a lesson so the next time you get it right, the next time you do it better. Well, let me go celebrate my cousin. I didn't know a message was going to come out. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all beautiful people later. I am doing less messages right now because I'm in the middle of some dental work. You understand what I'm saying? I done had teeth pulled. I got to get what they call it, Jane? A root canal. You know what I'm talking about? I might have to get another one. It's all good, but, I swear to God, though, as soon as the girl get all them teeth fixed, I'm going to be in y'all face like I got goals. I'm talking about one of them boys that, all in your face, their face don't even start smiling. That's going to be me. And you expect that. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Like, share, subscribe.